Their answer is simple. They want to know they can get the best care possible and that they can afford it. So that's exactly what we give them. Because when they're healthy and happy, so are we.
The top-ranked doctors and hospitals your employees deserve. UPMC Health Plan.
Super Tuesday at Joseph A. Bank. Almost everything in the store is buy one, get two free. Suits, sport coats, dress shirts, ties, pants, sports shirts, polos, and more. Buy one item at regular price. Get two more of equal or lesser value free. Incredible savings on new fall styles and patterns in store now. It's the Joseph A. Bank Super Tuesday sale. Office wear, casual wear, sportswear, and accessories are all buy one, get any other two free. That's three for the price of one. Mix and match. New season, new style. Super Tuesday savings start Monday. Only at Joseph A. Bank. Exclude shoes, gift cards, some traveler products, signature gold suits, and signature blazers.
Ross Park Mall, Mount Lebanon, the Mall at Robinson, Cranberry, and downtown Pittsburgh. Also in Southern Park Mall, Youngstown, Monroeville Mall, and Morgantown.
It's time for a sports update powered by Bowser Nissan. Eric Hagman here, and it's more again about the two stories dominating the headlines for all the wrong reasons, Adrian Peterson, Greg Hardy.
And we found out that Adrian Peterson will play for the Vikings this Sunday after he was deactivated for yesterday's game following his arrest on a child abuse charge. General Manager Rick Spielman spoke for the Vikings today.
We are trying to do the right thing. This is a difficult path to navigate regarding the judgment of how a parent disciplines his child.
Peterson did not meet with reporters, but issued a statement saying, "I am, without a doubt, not a child abuser." For the second week in a row, the Steelers face an opponent caught up in a domestic violence case. They play at Carolina Sunday night. Panthers Pro Bowl defensive end Greg Hardy was found guilty by a judge in July of assaulting his ex-girlfriend. He was given a 60-day suspended sentence, but he appealed that verdict and played in Carolina's opener. Yesterday, though, he was deactivated. Coach Ron Rivera wouldn't say today if he's going to play this week.
He was just deactivated. He'll practice this week. He'll be in all the meetings like he's supposed to, get all the treatments he's supposed to, and then we'll just go from there.
After Steelers practice, Troy Polamalu was asked about teams sitting players.
I think it depends on the team. You know, every employer has a right to do what they fire or continue with the due process of law. It depends on how the employer wants to react.
Receiver Lance Moore, who missed the first two games with a groin injury, took part. He hopes to play at Carolina. Coming up at 6, we have the Ramon Foster Show from the Comma on the South Side. This Black and Gold report is brought to you by Charleroi Federal Savings Bank. Adam Schefter reporting that Josh Gordon's suspension has been reduced from a full season to 10 games. Bengals coach Marvin Lewis doesn't believe that A.J. Green's foot injury is a long-term injury. Redskins quarterback Robert Griffin III does not have a fractured ankle, which he dislocated, so he'll avoid surgery. Monday Night Football, the Colts host the Eagles, 7:45 airtime here on The Fan. It looks to go to 4-0 at Heinz Field Saturday when they host Iowa. The Panthers' next game on the 27th, a home game against Akron, will start at 1:30.
Well, the Browns will get Josh Gordon back for at least 6 games of this season, so that strengthens their case to maybe not finish in last place in this division. Wes Welker also back.
Wow. That's amazing. That's big for the Broncos. All of a sudden, things change, which proves to me, by the way, that things can change NFL style in midstream here. They can kind of make up rules, which they've done with the domestic violence policy, right?
Yeah, they're moving on the fly, exactly. Yep.
So does Adrian Peterson fall under, does Greg Hardy fall under this? He's been convicted already.
No, he needs a jury to convict him now. It was, I guess, a bench trial. I think the first time it was up to the judge.
It's a unique law in North Carolina that if you're not satisfied with the first verdict, you can appeal a judge's verdict and ask them for a jury trial.
I get that, but in the meantime, maybe not have him play, which they didn't last week, but it sounds
that whole no one's going to run for 100 yards on us. That was when teams really, tangibly committed to the run game as far as number of carries. Teams would pound the ball into the line of scrimmage for 2 or 3 downs. They'd waste whole series trying to run the football. Now that it's a more pass-oriented league, teams are trying to run less, and the Steelers are worse than ever at defending it.
I think there was this assumption, and I think I probably was guilty of it too, and maybe it'll turn out to be true, that the worst has already passed with the Steelers, that maybe that New England game last year was rock bottom. But what if it gets worse? What if it can still get worse? What if we're looking at a 5-11 Steelers team? If I told you right now that I saw in my little crystal ball here that they were going to finish 5-11 this year, would you be stunned at that? I wouldn't be. Not based on what I've seen.
I'd be stunned you might be giving them too many wins. They are, as somebody already pointed out, maybe better than the Browns for this little question of who will finish last, for the reason that Ben Roethlisberger plays for the Steelers. But from what I've seen, they look so bad in other facets. I don't even know if he, and the fact that he is clearly superior to Hoyer or Manziel, can make that much of a difference with these two teams.
He says they could go 9-7 if they make certain changes on defense. What? I'd love to hear what those changes are.
What? Percentage chance Steelers finish in last place in the AFC North as it stands right now. Joe said 40% chance. I'm saying it's 50-50, and only because the Browns are typically the Browns. What say you? 412-928-9370. Starkey and Muller Sports Radio 93.7 The Fan.
Stab made by Harrison. Throw to second for 1, 2, 3, triple play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Raised the Jolly Roger again.
Pirates Baseball on the Fan is brought to you by 84 Lumber.
Cannonball. Again. Cannonball.
Sports Radio 93.7 The Fan, Pittsburgh's hometown sports station.
This is huge news. Golden Oak rates are now in the twos. We're at 2.875 fixed. Don't miss out this time.
And you still won't pay for the appraisal if your loan doesn't get approved. This is Bob Ellman. If we can't close your loan, the appraisal is free.
If some lender asks for your credit card, hang up.
We don't need your card because at Golden Oak Lending, you pay nothing out of pocket.
We've been here in Pittsburgh for 6 years. We have an A+ rating with the BBB, and our rate today is 2.875.
We even have a program that eliminates PMI or mortgage insurance, even if you don't have 20% equity.
Get a lower rate and a no-risk appraisal at Golden Oak Lending. Call 724-779-GOLD. That's 779-4653.
Golden Oak Lending, join our blue.
Rates are down to 2.875, 15-year fixed, APR 3.904. FHA 10% equity with qualified credit. NMLS 138503, licensed by the Pennsylvania Department of Banking. Call 779-GOLD.
The Pitt Panthers look to continue their winning ways this Saturday at noon when they host the Iowa Hawkeyes at Heinz Field as part of Family Weekend. Great seats still remain. Call the Panthers ticket office at 800-643-7488 or visit PittsburghPanthers.com.
As the sun was setting over my son's blanket fort, a smile crossed my face because I had dinner covered. Earlier at Walmart, my Census told me my family would want something delicious. Coca-Cola and a market-side rotisserie chicken from the deli answered the call.
Mom, can I have some more?
Looks like another dinner saved by Mom the Incredible.
Find the effortless meal your family deserves at the Walmart Deli with a tender market-side rotisserie chicken, 2 pounds of savory potato salad, and icy cold 2-liter Coke for $9.50 or less. Tax deposit and CRV not included.
Now get everything you love free. Choose your free Estee Lauder gift right now at Macy's. Worth over $125. This gift includes breakthrough new advanced night repair for eyes, our #1 eye formula. Plus, get 2 full-size lipsticks in Right Now shades for fall. A modern muse duo, a choice of bronzer, blush,
mechanics, carpenters,
and strengthen our communities.
Every year, Chevron spends billions with small businesses. That goes right to the heart of local communities, providing jobs, keeping people at work. They depend on us.
The economy depends on them.
And we depend on them.
We agree. At Chevron, we think oil companies should support small business. Learn more about everything else we can agree on at Chevron.com.
If you can't sleep at night, how can you dream of retirement? Financial worries are normal, but a solid plan will put them to rest. At TIAA CREF, we can show you how to get to retirement and through every day after. This is LLC. Investing is subject to market and other risk factors.
Fall into great deals at Bowser Hyundai, Route 51 South on top of the hill. Bowser has the all-new 2015 Hyundai Sonatas in stock and offering huge savings starting at $19,742, and everyone qualifies. Get rebates up to $4,500. And check out Bowser for up to 120% of book value for your trade. Ask about interest rates as low as 0.9% for 72 months. Plus, take home a 2014 Hyundai Accent for just $14,842. Everyone qualifies. Visit Bowser and see the entire Hyundai line ready for immediate delivery. Or log on to www.powerofbowserhyundai.com. And remember, Hyundai features America's best warranty. 10-year 100.
In fact, drivers who switched to USAA auto insurance saved up to $409 a year. That kind of service and value is why 92% of our members plan to stay with USAA for life.
My name is Brett Bonifay, Commander, United States Navy, retired.
Begin your legacy. Get an auto insurance quote today. Call 1-800-531-USAA or visit USAA.com. USAA, we know what it means to serve.
92% based on 2014 member survey. Savings based on countrywide survey of new customers within the last year. Savings do not apply in Massachusetts. Membership eligibility restrictions apply. Member paid for their participation. United Services Automobile Association and its affiliates, San Antonio, Texas.
Don's Appliances anniversary sale with throwback prices to 1971. Refrigerators and ranges starting at $371. Washers and dryers starting at $271 each. Thursday at 3 p.m. through Saturday. All 4 locations. Don'sAppliances.com.
A Fan 2020 Sports Update is seconds away.
The only thing better than a genius is a team of them.
Brilliant minds. You want to do something meaningful? Here's your chance.
Scorpion, series premiere CBS Monday, September 22nd.
Now, a 2020 Sports Update powered by Bowser Nissan.
Pittsburgh Sports Radio 93.7 The Fan.
Veteran receiver Lance Moore hopes to make his Steelers debut this week at Carolina.
Practice today felt pretty good, and it's kind of a work in progress, and hopefully feel better, throughout the week, and hopefully be ready to go on Sunday.
At 6 this evening here on The Fan, it's the debut of the Ramon Foster Show from the Comma on the South Side. We also have Monday Night Football, Colts and Eagles. It starts at 7:45. Running back Adrian Peterson, deactivated by Minnesota after his indictment on a child abuse charge, will play this Sunday, according to GM Rick Spielman, who said they are trying to do the right thing. Pitt is 3-0, 33rd in the AP poll. The Panthers host Iowa Saturday at noon. The September 27th game against Akron will be a 1:30 kickoff at Heinz Field. Penn State cornerback Trevor Williams picked off 2 passes in a win at Rutgers. Today he was named Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. The Pirates are off before they begin a 3-game series with Boston. This is the last scheduled off day for the Bucs this season. 13 games left to play. With updates every 20 minutes, I'm Eric Hackman on the home of the Pirates in Pitt, 80 KAFM.
Starkey and Muller.
This show is brought to you by the all-new North Hills Toyota Scion. The groundbreaking has begun to be better and bigger than ever.
Sports Radio 93.7 The Fan, Pittsburgh's hometown sports station.
Starkey and Muller, Sports Radio 93.7 The Fan. You can join us in celebrating halfway.
And I ate it. What part of the pig? I have no idea. I guess
pork belly is what they make bacon out of, for example.
I don't know. It's back. Where do they get a pork chop from?
I don't know. There's a mystery. You're sitting there going over facts of the Titanic. You could put this Wikipedia to good use. During the break, you're telling Eric about third-class passengers and lifeboat drills.
I know. I've seen at Jurgles the pig roast done, and I've eaten it, and it's unbelievable.
It's a delicious spectacle. Is that a
They got a guy there, I forget it, Ricky Bobby, I think his name is. He's a legend. He does at least when I was there, he was doing the pig roast, and he's got his own homemade sauce. It's phenomenal.
We'll be there on Wednesday, 5:48 to 5:40 p.m. What is the percentage chance? This is a real question at 1-1, 2 weeks into the season. What's the percentage chance the Steelers finish in last place in the AFC North? Joe said 40. I said 50. And the only reason that I would still put my money on Cleveland finishing last is because they're the Browns, and they'd have to kind of prove to me that they have moved past the inept organization that screws everything up phase. But it seems like they're heading in that direction.
I agree with everything you just said. I would probably, if my family's future depended on it, and I had to make a bet right now, bet on the Browns to finish in last place, but I would sit down and analyze it and think long and hard. When I look at the Steelers, I especially look at this defense, and I'm not seeing it yet. I mean, it's in the numbers. Are they getting after quarterbacks? No. Are they forcing turnovers? No. Two very closely related topics. It's not happening. It all could change in a week, especially with a young defense. It could change, but I'm not seeing it.